It's been almost 2 months and I thought that maybe I should share this. I've been feeling a little bit discouraged lately because I feel like I don't have as much momentum as my first month. One of my greatest reasons for starting this is because I'm tired of being held back. I know that probably makes me sound weak. That's something as trivial as, my body weight being this great factor on my life, but it's so true, and many people would probably agree, and that's very sad, I know. So the summer after I graduated from high school, I had the absolutely amazing, totally blessing opportunity of traveling to Japan with some of my classmates who were still in high school and were going to continue learning Japanese. And honestly, it was only meant for students who were going to continue at that school studying Japanese, but they had 2 extra slots and they decided to let 2 seniors go, and I was one of them. I had studied Japanese for 2 years in high school, so I was absolutely excited. I was so happy. This was like the greatest thing that happened to me. But when I got there, I started to feel a little self-conscious. Like in America, I've always felt big. Like I know I'm big, but I don't always feel big. Like I just feel like here I am taking up some space. Oh well. But in Japan, some things are smaller, and sometimes when I'm around, the locals, I would feel so much bigger because most Asian populations are built much smaller than their Western counterparts. One time we went to Todaiji Temple and it was so beautiful. It was an amazing experience and I was very excited and happy to be there. There's this one pillar where it was tradition for people to go through it. Like there's this little square and they like wiggle their way through it, and then if you're able to do it you get like a year or so of good luck and happiness, and the majority of my classmates were able to do it, and I was the person that stood there clapping for them. When we were in Japan, we stayed at these hotels where for breakfast they would have this nice buffet, and they had a mixture of Western and as well as Japanese meal items, and it was my first time being able to eat food that was made by Japanese people, that's in the Japanese style in Japan. So I did get a little excited and I kind of did what a lot of people do when they go to buffets, and I at first would get at least 2 platefuls of food because I wanted to try it all. I was so excited, but when I noticed that people were kind of looking at my plate and looking at me, that's when I started to feel kind of bad about myself. But due to my weight, I missed out on a lot of opportunities while in Japan. Like, there's Ferris wheels, and I wanted to go on, but I felt really scared because for some reason in my mind I thought, no, I'm too heavy. Something will go wrong, even though I know that's probably not true. There were times when I saw really cute clothes in the stores and my friends would go and try it on and I would just be there going, yeah, it's pretty, very nice. When I went and bought my first yukata, I had to buy it in their largest size possible, and that made me feel kind of low. I also remember times when at night in the hotel my friends would want to go down to the bathhouse and go for a soak, and I was too embarrassed to go because I didn't want to be naked in front of them. I would go home with all these amazing pictures and I'll be like, hey, look at this totally awesome temple I went to, or look at the view from my hotel, or look at this totally astonishing thing I found in the street. Yet I would feel kind of negative at the same time because I'd be like, look at this, but don't look at me who was having a great time. Don't look at how I'm smiling. Don't look at the way I'm standing, because it doesn't matter how happy I look. It doesn't matter that I had a good time. To me, I couldn't just get over the fact that I looked so fat. I had such a negative view of my body. After going through this experience, And having so much time go by since then, I've had time to realize that, you should never let your body, in the way you view it, get in the way of having an amazing time.